There ain't even stairs there. Well, that took fucking forever. Obviously not for you, but for me it did. Some of my files won't even touch it. It's hardox. I wanted to try and see what a sword's going to be like made out of hardox. It means I don't have to heat treat it as well. But yeah, some of my files were just skating across it, which is, I guess, a good thing. But I've managed to get it all flat now, and now I need to die-cam it up so I can mark it up for the bevels and everything. And then I need to think of a handle, because I haven't really thought this through properly, have I? Silly me. Let's put this guy on a little diet, I guess. Welcome back to Slimming World. Oh, almost half a kilo shredded off. That'll do. So I thought I'd speak to you before I do this. My idea is with this guard, this is wrought iron, and I've punched along here. This is obviously going to be the centre where the handle's going to go through. And then I'm going to drill some more holes there. Because what I plan on doing is etching it real deep and then putting brass on the top and the bottom. So I want some holes, you know, to help bond that brass turn. Probably put some brass pins through there just to secure it a bit better. But yeah, I'm hoping that'll go right. I'll probably delete this bit if, yeah. So I need to do some formal holes. Now obviously that's too big, but when I glue these on, I'll do a little one. We all like little ones. Now it's time to start on the handle. I've got this oak for the handle which I'm going to wrap, and I will oval it, calm down. And the pommel, I'm going to use this brass and wrought iron. So I need to etch the wrought iron eventually. I've coated this in your grand's favourite nail polish, and now it's ready to go in the etch. The guard was in the etch all night in the other stuff, but it's not as harsh as this, so I've switched it over to some harsher stuff, and it shouldn't take as long. I want it a deep etch, you know, deep like your gran likes. Now it's time to use your gran's best makeup brush to put some glue on this little bitch. Now it's time to crack on with the handle. I've got this stuff. I don't quite know what it is. So if people could tell me what it is. I got it in like a job lot of pure shit, but I'm going to wrap the handle in it for extra grip because it's got like a grippy thing. I'll put a groove in there and then drill the hole to slot something in there. That wire. So let's do that. Surprisingly, it does feel pretty grippy though. Even just that little... I'd do that again on something else. Maybe some thicker leather. So it bulges out. Ooh, bulges. Hashtag basic glue montage. Time to do some guard fit up. Or glue it together, obviously. I'm going to put some wax so that the glue don't go on the blade. I'll put the guard on. Use some CA glue just to seal it in place. Then put some epoxy in there to seal it in place. If you paid attention in the last snippet, which some of you might not have, I used high temp epoxy for this fit up because now I'm going to put some Dicom on here, cut a slot out so I can put the threaded rod on there. Obviously with the threaded rod on there, I won't be able to fit the guard, so I've done it after. And I'm going to weld it. Gluing montage. Oh, a little white ball's popped out the end of it now I've stroked it. I've also added this little... I left a divot in there which you'll have seen look real bad. So I've got like a reference for my fingers, you know. And then obviously I've glued this thing in there. I don't know how long it'll stay in there for. But it might fall out while I'm using it. Let's grease it. I know why you're here. Plastic's soft, use something harder. I know you're thinking, so am I.
a nice streamlined cut. That was all softwood, why don't you cut something really hard?
Thanks for watching.